It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. You give me 10 minutes, I'll give you every goal, penalty, and all the important plays in between. We go all the way back to 10/21 of the year 2023 when the Nashville Predators were at home taking on the San Jose Sharks. Head coach Andrew Burnett deployed his lines in the following way: Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Parsonen, Nyquist, Sissons, and Fagemo making his Predators debut. Sherwood, Novak, and Evangelista on the third line. Trennan, McCarron, and Smith make up your fourth line. Your defensive pairings are Yossi and Fabro, McDonough and Carrier, Luzon and Barry in net. UC Saros has started every game so far this season. We are just 52 seconds into the game, and it is Blackwood coming up with a save on Fagemo, the first shot on goal of the game at 2:13 of the first period. UC Saros coming up with a save on Ferraro, his first touch of the game. Good and clean right there. 5:35 of the first period. UC Saros comes up with a save on Burrows' slap shot at 6:35 of the first period. Blackwood comes up with a save on O'Reilly at 6:51. He follows that up with a save on Philip Forsberg at 8:13. Blackwood another save on Evangelista's deflection off of the defenseman. At 8:46, it's UC Saros going back to work, coming up with a save on Thomas Hertl at 10:08 of the first period. Saros another save on LeBlanc. Teams trading scoring chances back and forth through the first half of the first period. At 11:45 of the first period, it's UC Saros coming up with a save on Ferraro with the glove. At 13:26, Blackwood a save on Luzon. 14:11, Saros a save on LeBlanc. And at 15:30, we see our first special teams action of the game. It is Blackwood getting a penalty. 2 minutes for delay of game, gloving the puck outside of the crease. For the Nashville Predators, the first power play unit accomplished almost nothing, but we're going to forget about that very quickly as Fagemo gets his first goal of the season, first goal as a Nashville Predator. Wrist shot from the top of the circle, and he converts. Everybody's talked about the shot. We saw it a little bit during preseason, but now you get to see it for the first time at Bridgestone Arena during the regular season, and it is a conversion. Nashville Predators' first goal of the game take the lead 1-0 over the San Jose Sharks at Bridgestone Arena. We go to 18:53 of the first period, and it's Parsonen off the box. 2 minutes for interference, so the San Jose Sharks get their first power play of the game, and it's UC Saros going to work. He comes up with the save on Burrows through traffic. Then Saros comes up with a save on Hoffman, another save on Hoffman, and that time it is deflection, and then one more save before the end of the period. Another save right there. 4 saves before the intermission. That would give San Jose 11 shots on goal total for the first period. Nashville 8. A carryover on the power play for the Sharks in the second period of 53 seconds. 57 seconds into the second period, just after the expiration of the power play for San Jose, Saros comes up with a save on Barbanov at 1:53 of the second period. Saros comes up with a save on Zutterland, and UC Saros has been doing some heavy lifting in the last few minutes of the first period, the beginning here of the second period. But Tommy Novak's about to ease some of that pressure at 2:06 of the second period with his third goal of the season. It was a redirect to the high cushion of the net off of Sherwood's diagonal pass at the edge of the blue paint. Tommy Novak, perfect redirect right here, converts for the Nashville Predators. Third goal of the season. Nashville Predators now hold a 2-0 lead over the San Jose Sharks, and immediately after that, 2:18 of the second period, Sherwood's first goal of the season is a one-timer off of the D and in. That makes it 3-0 in favor of the Nashville Predators, and the San Jose Sharks are calling a timeout at this point. No goaltending change, just a timeout to try to take the pressure off. 3-0 at this point in favor of the Nashville Predators. At 2:43 of the second period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Vlasic. At 3:14 of the second, Ferraro is off the box. 2 minutes for tripping on Michael McCarron. Blackwood would come up with a save on Fagemo, and then Blackwood come up with another save on Evangelista. At 6:13 of the second period, Sissons is off the box. 2 minutes for tripping. UC Saros has to come up with a save on Hertl's deflection, and then a second save on Hertl later in the power play. At 8:42 of the second, Saros comes up with a save on Peterson. At 8:52, Sherwood versus Luke Cunnin, 5 minutes each off to the box. Very quick, very violent scrap at Bridgestone Arena. 10:50 into the second period. It's Blackwood coming up with a save on Trennan. We go to the backside of the sheet. We find 11:50 into the second period. It's Blackwood coming up with a save on Forsberg. 12:32, another save on Alex Carrier. At 13:36 of the second period, UC Saros coming up with another save on Thomas Hertl in this game. At 13:52 of the second period, UC Saros Saros comes up with a save on Duclair, plus the follow-up by Barabanov. This was an impressive save sequence here by the netminder for the Nashville Predators. At 15:49 of the second period, it is Hoffman off to the box. 2 minutes for holding, and we would see Blackwood come up with a save on Forsberg, and then Blackwood would come up with another save on Alex Carrier. Alex Carrier having a really impressive game against the San Jose Sharks. 18:44 of the second period, it's UC Saros coming up with a save on Ferraro. 19:41 of the second period, Saros comes up with a save on Emerson's backhand, and the San Jose Sharks, frankly, dominated over the final 2 minutes of the second period, much like what happened at the end of the first period. The Preds just not able to close out the periods very strong. Those shots on goal after 2 periods, San Jose now with 24, Nashville with 21, and San Jose coming into this game, they've already surpassed their average shots per game through 2 periods against the Nashville Predators. Just to give you an indication on how the Nashville Predators are not playing the best overall game. The score indicates they're playing pretty good, but San Jose is in this game still. We go over to the third period and a clean sheet, and we're 25 seconds in, and that's where UC Saros comes up with a save on Ferraro. 1:07 into the third period, Saros comes up with a save on Hoffman, and again, Saros ending the second period and beginning the third period with a heavy workload. We saw this happen multiple times in this game. 1:45 into the third period, though, it is going to be the Sharks bailing the Preds out and taking some of the pressure off when Zetterlund's off the box. 2 minutes for delay of game, puck over the glass. Blackwood, another save on Forsberg, and then Blackwood comes up with a really good save on Parson before Tommy Novak scores his 4th goal of the season, 2nd goal of the game. This was a feed from Nyquist, came from below the goal line to the slot. Novak got between 3 penalty killers, found just enough quiet space and ice to get his stick down and make an incredible finish right here. Tommy Novak's 2nd goal of the game, his 4th goal of the season. He now leads the Nashville Predators in goals with 4, and his 4th goal gives the Nashville Predators a 4-0 lead over the San Jose Sharks. At 5:17 of the third period, it's Duclair off the box. 2 minutes for high sticking on Parson. I've got to say, didn't like this play. Felt like this was a frustrated player, perhaps taking a little bit of an extra liberty right here. Parsonen ended up being okay. The Nashville Predators end up on a power play. Blackwood would come up with a save on Nyquist, but not much else going on right there. We're midway through the third period at 10:34, and that's going to be when Thomas Hertl gets his first goal of the season, putting San Jose Sharks on the board. It was a turnover in the defensive zone by the Nashville Predators, and then a long shot leading to a rebound off the back wall, and Hertl winning the battle. He usually plays very good against the Nashville Predators, and Hertl he earns his first goal of the season. Preds sloppy in their own zone right here on the broadcast. They even made mention you could feel this goal kind of coming. Unfortunately for UC Saros, that means the shutout is gone now. Nashville still leads 4-1 though in the third period. 11:13 in the third period. Blackwood comes up with a save on the captain Roman Josi. 12:03 of the third. Saros comes up with a save on Emerson at 13:26. Luke Evangelista's first goal of the season comes on a breakaway tuck-in, but that does not mean the story is over with this one. It's the Pete Rogers assist. It was Evangelista going back to the bench to get another stick after his stick was broken. The coach for the Nashville Predators, as always, the equipment manager Pete Rogers, was right there with the brand new stick. He hands it off to Luke Evangelista. Evangelista then gets the pass, goes in on the breakaway, and tucks it in. His first goal of the season is highlight reel for so many reasons, and I know that you've seen all of the different angles of this video so far. We see the players celebrating with their equipment manager that way. That's pretty awesome stuff. Nashville Predators now have a 5-1 lead over the San Jose Sharks on home ice. A little bit more hockey to go, but this game is basically closed out. 15:27 now into the third period. Blackwood comes up with a save on Tyson Barrie. 17:58. UC Saros comes up with a save on Eklund. 18:03. Saros a save on Ferraro. 18:13. Saros one more save, this time on former Nashville Predator Matt Benning. Nashville wins the game over the San Jose Sharks 5-1. They outshoot San Jose 34-32. But again, even at the end of the third period, when the Preds had things completely decided, they give up too many shots against. The San Jose Sharks are a very bad hockey team. They finished right at the bottom of the league last year, and they are anticipated to finish quite near the bottom of the league this year. So for the Nashville Predators, it's probably a good thing that the San Jose Sharks are not very good right now, because any other team, I think, would have taken advantage of these end of periods and starts of periods. The Preds simply were not tight enough in their game. It's really weird to think that I felt better about the way the Preds played in the 8-1 loss against Edmonton on home ice than I did with the 5-1 win against San Jose. Still, a win is a win. 2 points are 2 points, and you have to get some of those throughout the season where you don't play your best game, but you do end up earning the victory. So for the Nashville Predators, they do come away with the victory. Now 3-3 on the season after this game, and the Nashville Predators got it done from the forward grouping. Great to see some of these players getting their first goals of the season, their first goals as Nashville Predators. A lot of good stuff happened for the Nashville Predators in this game. We'll talk about it all in the analysis portion. Of course, the box score coming up as well, and a little bit more here on the Renegades of Puck podcast. You gave us 10 minutes. We gave you the entire game right here on the Renegades of Puck podcast.